So Red Rabbit, what is Red Rabbit Presents?
Red Rabbit Presents, like you said, is an entertainment, lifestyle, media company. I think we like to say that we exist in all sectors. Like you said, we're always open for business. When we created the brand, it was with the intent that, okay, today we want to throw music festivals. If tomorrow we want to sell used cars, we'll be Red Rabbit Presents Used Cars.
So talk to me a little bit about your next gig and how you guys developed the company since then.
We found out what we don't want for us. Instead of finding out what we want, we found out what we don't want. I believe that in 7 years, we have the biggest project we've ever had, opening in April, Black Market Miami. It will come to make sure that it's the biggest project and the biggest thing Miami's ever seen.
Are you guys able to talk a little bit about this project?
For sure.
Okay, so what's going on at the Black Market?
For 7 years, no matter what we were doing, we were always looking at spaces. Whenever a space came up, whatever it was in Miami, wherever it was,
Even if it was to dream for 24 hours.
Yeah, exactly.
And the next day we called them like, guys, you're out of our reach. But we dreamed for 24 hours and it just kept us alive.
And that, and we always did that, and always that toiling back and forth. Is this what we want? Like, is this what we want to do? Like, what's the route? Like, what do we want to do? So then a space appeared out of the sky on Southeast First Street. Literally 1 block away from our most recent office and our biggest office on Southeast First, like a block up on the next avenue. And it's funny how it happened because Eric's dad, we were getting ready for Miami Music Week. Eric's dad, who's been, a backbone for us since day one. He's always helped us with everything and anything. He comes up one day, he's like, excited. He gets excited. Eric's like, he's like, you guys gotta come with me.
Is that where you get it from?
He's like, you guys gotta come with me. I found this space, whatever, and we're like, bye, oh man.
The reason he calls him pai is because that's dad in Portuguese.
Oh,
So we all call him pai.
We all call him pai and his mom pai.
His mom's pai.
They've been heavily involved with us since day one, and he's always betted on us.
No matter what.
No matter what, and today he is one of our partners on Black Market.
So he takes us to this Peruvian restaurant that's been there for a couple years, never stepped inside it. Like on our street, we never stepped inside, never had a meal there. Walks us through the Peruvian restaurant to an elevator in the back, and we get in this elevator and he takes us upstairs to this, and there's an entire Holy Grail.
And we don't say a word. The first thing that comes out of our mouths is like, wow, there comes Black Market. A high-end sports bar, a gap in the city that we're coming to fulfill.
Gap. So what do you say, gap?
A gap as far as opening up a venue is tough in Miami. Venues come and go. Like, what are you gonna do to be different? What are you gonna do? Like, how are you gonna fill voids within the scene and within the market?
And the millennials are hard.
So we something for over a year that we had been discussing is, man, the lack of a sports bar for Miami.
Today, you see the experience, and people want the experience. They want to see, they want to go in and interact, and it's a lot more than just the DJ lights and sound. So I believe that every day our goal is to make sure we reinvent ourselves and bring the experience to the people and the following that we've had and raised for the 7 years. And it's all about knowing how to reinvent yourself at the right time. Obviously, there's a lot of reinventions that we've tried and it wasn't successful. Obviously, some were and some were not. And the basement is a huge example of a success and a Red Rabbit success, recent success.
Black Market is an ode to a time in Miami that a lot of people try to forget. A time where Miami was built. The 1980s in Miami were a time that a lot of people don't want to talk about because of the drug runners and the violence and everything that was going on here. But that was the time that built this city.
And there was a lot of good things that happened
in
a
lot of good times. A lot of good things. But we don't want to forget about that. We want to create an ode to that. And that's what Black Market is. That's what we're doing right now. It's an ode to 1980s Miami, the sports teams that ran the city, the Miami Hurricanes, the Miami Dolphins, the Miami Heat.
Dan Marino.
All the people, the cops that helped pull this place together, even the bad guys that pulled it down. But you know what? That's our history. and we're never gonna go away from that. And that's what we're trying to build right now, to show everybody that we are Miami,
Keeping
and
it real.
everything that we do. Yeah,
We are
everything
Miami.
we do is
I
about it.
love it.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, like just going off that too, like yes, absolutely, we are Miami because this is our home. Like this is how we came up. We came up in this place, and then Red Rabbit. At the end of the day, you ask, what is Red Rabbit? Red Rabbit is a reflection of us. Period.